You're very welcome. Likely going to choose a man who does not have a paper qualification but has a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence in what he can do, what can come out of him. Some can show up totally ignorant of what they are to do, but they feel confident that if they are taught, they will know it and they will know how to do it. They are ready in their minds that whatever I learn, I can do it. So they are not looking at themselves as incapable, not up to it. I can't do it. Oh, I have not always done it. If I make a mistake, somebody is going to laugh at me. That is a problem in itself. And it's as a result of lack of confidence. Now, I am careful. I have not emphasized self-confidence because some people take self-confidence to the extreme. There is a difference between self-confidence and arrogance. Many times, arrogance wouldn't even allow you to learn. Arrogance is an outcome of the sense of negative pride. Pride is not a terrible thing until it is a negative one. Until it is that devilish kind of pride. If it is the pride that God hates, then it is not good for you. It will destroy you. But there is a good sense of pride. For instance, I am proud to be me. I am proud of my family. I'm proud of my wife. I'm proud of my children. I'm proud of my country. I'm proud of what I'm able to do. That is a healthy sense of pride. Everyone should have some of it. You should have healthy pride. Be proud of your country. Be proud of where you come from. Be proud of what you can do. But be careful, because the other side, and people don't know when they cross the borderline, but always, it depends on the side of the pride you stand, whether it's positive side or the negative side, also comes with a feeling. Each of them carries an atmosphere. The negative pride comes with an air. You are feeling you are too much to do the things that you should do. All that some little things that ought to be done, you are too much to do them. But it's not so. Arrogance will destroy you. So we're not talking about that. Some people, in trying to work themselves up and trying to show that they are not inferior, switch over to the other side and begin to brag, begin to make so much noise about what they can do. Now, you cannot do much without God. The kind of confidence I'm talking about is the one that Joseph in the Bible had. When the people were calling him, in fact, they sold him as a slave and he was aware. And he was to be in the house of Potiphar as a slave, but inside of him, he did not ever consider himself as a slave. He saw himself even in the prison, and that affected his attitude. He had a positive attitude. He believed in what can be possible, and he lived his life that way. You see, I learned it from Richard Flint. I learned it from him, and he said something. He says, behavior does not lie. And that is what I wanted to know. Behavior doesn't lie and cannot lie. Behavior is not something you do once in a while. It's something that you do often. It's something that you do regularly. So, behavior is what is showing. And the Lord taught and said, by their fruit you shall know them. So, it's not only that you know it inside of you, that this is arrogance, but the problem is that many times the arrogance, the spirit of arrogance, blinds the people that carry them. Because if they knew the danger in it, They wouldn't even want to romance with it. They wouldn't even want to toy with it. They wouldn't even want to allow it around them. But unfortunately, that happens. Unfortunately, that happens, and it has been. See, Bible says in the book of Proverbs, it says, "Pride goes before a fall," and that is talking about the negative pride. Many people think that drunkenness is the worst problem. Some say it's womanizing. Oh, it's immorality. Well, none of those things should be condoned. But I tell you, the worst sin in the whole of the universe, even in heaven, is pride. The number one sin that caused trouble in heaven was pride. Arrogance. I will rise and be like the Most High. I will. I. Now watch, when you have too much of I in your own sentence and story, everything focuses on what you could do. Nobody helped you to do anything. You did everything by yourself. You achieved so much by yourself. You have done so much by yourself. In fact, you will buy the world by yourself. Check. There is something. There is the spirit of pride. The spirit of pride. I'm not talking about the positive pride. I'm talking about the kind of pride that can destroy you. So that's not what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about confidence, I'm talking about you being authentic and being happy that you are you and being comfortable with yourself. You are not doing anything to want to impress people as such, but you are doing it because this is who you are. You are not trying to become, you are only improving on who you are. That's what we're talking about. Now, you may have reasons, very genuine reasons, why you never felt confident about yourself. But I'm going to give you one key that you will not even be aware, or maybe you will. You will know when you have crossed. And some people are not. When you take this technique I'm going to give to you, just one technique will change the whole thing. Now, sit down and consult with yourself and pray. Ask the Spirit of God to help you and answer one simple question. What do I want to do with my life? Now,